Wow. Okay, welcome back everyone to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup LoreMaster series, the thing that we do when we're freaking out. So today's been a horrible day for weather, apparently. First there was hail. First there was a 30-degree day. Hot, muggy, terrible. Then it started hailing, and thunderstorming, and raining. And it was still hot. So I went to sleep, and I was awoken by, like, chunks of hail smashing on my roof. It was incredible. I was watching the grass, and it was just pure white. It was like, what is this? What's going on? So that was crazy. In other news, the Nemelex got changed. Nemelex got... this... E-Bearing, can you just, like, make a real thing, please? Okay. Okay, so, I'll explain this one later, but basically they removed decks, and they made them into abstract decks, which are just in your ability screen. And, Stack 5 now creates a new deck that has, 5 in it, that orders it, and you can only have one stacked, like, 5 deck at a time. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna play it next series, so don't you worry about that. I hope that it is a well-done concept. It looks like it's been pretty well done. I don't really know how it works, but it seems that the Nemelex has been buffed quite significantly, given that I now no longer have to worry about item management. The only question I have is whether or not the deck strength will change. Like, is there going to be any difference between a basic deck and a legendary deck, or is it all just one strength now? Like, I don't know, but I want to test that out in the next series. I actually wish I could do it now, but I'm in the middle of a very important one, the Nikola series. Ever since I started playing this character, I've just been having storms constantly. I just haven't not had a storm for a very long time, so, you know, it's very thematic, but it is really quite inconvenient at times. Anyway, let's just continue on. Last video was a little bit short due to the storms almost knocking out my power. Knocking out everything almost. But today it's finally quiet for a bit, so I'm assuming now that the worst is over, it's all behind us, we can now just continue on our merry way. Famous last words. Okay, anyway. So the character has the Robe of the Archmage, which makes me really, really good. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Well, thankfully Roxanne can just not be engaged in. That was good. Oh goodness, there's a lot of guys. Yeah, so, like, in general, this character's really strong. I have really high spell power on pretty much everything. I could actually try to use this weapon as a real weapon, and I might do that, just as a bit of a meme. If it actually lands on an opponent, I think it's better than electricity, like an electrocution weapon, which is pretty decent. Obviously the base weapon is terrible, but it could actually be quite good. Staff of Summoning, nah. I wouldn't mind a Staff of Energy though, so, you know, I'm considering it. I don't really need to check this scarf because there's almost no chance that I have anything that's better than what I have right now, which is resistance. Like, even RLX probably isn't as good as resistance on this character anyway, so I just don't think it's worth my time. Okay, well, that sucked. I was hoping that my zero skill weapon could kill him. Who would have thought it does not work that way? Not I. Not I. Oh man, I should have turned the aircon on before I started recording. It's really hot. Like, it's really hot. One second. I apologize. There we go. Nice. Now it's on. And it only took like 5 seconds. Well, more than that actually. But you know, we'll count it as 5, just because we don't want to think too hard about how much unprofessional dead air we've created. That's alright though. We don't need to worry about that. That's for me to just edit out. I'll just edit it out in post. It's fine. Alright, I'm level 16. Pretty cool. One spell that I've critically underestimated, I guess, for this character is definitely, what do you call it? Lightning Bolt. With high spell power, it does a crap ton of damage. Like, it's actually outputting significantly more damage than even I was expecting. and if it double zaps, it's double that damage. I'm talking about like single zap damage is really high. So when it zaps 2 times, it's like absurd. It's to the point where it's almost one-shotting like enemies that I would never expect to be able to one-shot. Excuse me. Oh god. Like, and the fact that I can just cheekily double zap is just insane. The loudness isn't really that bad either. Haven't really noticed anything that bad with it. But I guess I've already resigned myself to being really loud on this character, given that I want to go for conjurable lightning, chain lightning, all that stuff. Which I hope I get at some point. I don't know if I'll ever get it, but I'll try. I'll do my best. Roxanne, are you, like, immune to electricity? You're resistant. Okay, well, I guess I can just throw ice shards at you until you, like, pass out or something. I don't know. Pretty sure you don't regen, so I can just kind of do this over and over again. If she blinks me, I'll just run away. It's fine. It's like, I'm not that stressed out about her. There we go. Ah, literally, none of the books were... Wait, what? Why was that book not on auto pickup? That was weird. Yeah, it didn't have anything good, but, you know, I wish it had something in auto pickup. Okay, bunch of whites. Unfortunately, I am gonna starve, so that sucks. Wow, I actually only have a couple of rations left to my name. That's surprising. I thought I had way more than that. Okay, I guess everything has its price, and the power of my character has definitely been forcing me to use a lot of my food. Okay. Well, I guess I should just stick to Ice Shard then. Throw Ice Skull, rather than using Lightning Bolt and such. And Freezing Cloud. Because those are the very hungering spells. Oh man. Okay, well, I have Blink, so Etten's not horribly bad, I guess. I am on D15 though, so I should be more careful. Oh, cool, I got Lightning Spire. That's free. That's really free, actually. Just gonna go buy that right now. Sure, why not? Yeah, ZF is fine, I guess. I'm gonna remove some spells, I think. Probably don't need Static Discharge anymore. I really don't think I need it. I just don't need a melee spell when I have so many spells that make me good at being ranged. It doesn't make any sense, like, with my build. Or with my like, spell list. It just doesn't seem to make much sense in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Our high int, I believe, makes it so that the silhouettes are easier to see. I'm not exactly sure on that, though. I do notice that sometimes you get... I don't know what actually determines that. I always assumed it was high int, which is, like, in my view, a perception, I guess. Okay, this is gonna suck. I just don't have any food. I need food really bad. None of these guys are edible. Fucking hell. God damn it. Okay, well... Let's just lamp fire. Completely miss everything. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Freezing Cloud. Just stand here with the dagger. Punch, punch, punch. Okay, this guy's just surprisingly standing on his own. Okay, we're gonna starve, probably, this game. Oh, man. Guess this is what happens, man. Sometimes it really be like this. You just... Like... This is what happens when your science goes wrong, you know? You just can't. Oh, but I got Conjurable Lightning, though! God damn it, this is gonna be stupid now. Oops, that's not what I want. I want it on A. And where the hell did my airstrike go? To F. Okay, cool. So Conjurable Lightning is gonna be just basically... Let's see how long I can last. Just in general. Because I'm gonna be getting shot. I'm going to be, like, getting blasted by my own lightning. And I think that's very interesting. I love the spell. Like, personally, I really like Conjurable Lightning. It's terrible, and it should never be used by a person who wants to win the game. But it's the most fun spell I've ever used. And I consistently pick it up every time I play Air Elementals, even though I know it's bad. Because look at this. Who doesn't enjoy this? This is also a very high spell power. Like, really high. So, I'm basically, like, summoning 3 to 4 really high-powered balls. To do my bidding. It's pretty awesome. Pretty damn sick, if you ask me. It's also, like, really, really strong damage. It's full screen, technically, and potentially even off-screen kill, like that. You can just walk backwards constantly. The downsides is, of course, that it's like insanely loud, like crazy loud, and also it causes you to get hurt by yourself. But since I have Arlec, this strategy is pretty damn good, actually. There's nothing in there, I don't think. I saw some weapons. I saw one artifact that was two-handed. I was like, eh. I've never actually had this many balls on the screen. I think my spell power is, like, insane right now. So I'm doing, like, really well for myself. The only question is whether or not I can fund this with my food. Corpse RNG is going to make it so that potentially I am running out of food. Despite being in an area that's, like, almost entirely made of food, I still might not be able to make it in terms of, like, how much I'm getting, how much food I'm guaranteed. I picked up a Demon Trident here, and also a Shield Reflection. That's really nice, because it just basically gives me a better shield to put on. And you can see that that's, like, how really ridiculous the spell becomes when you just kind of don't care about the safety of yourself, or, you know, anyone around you. You just kind of do this, just have a bit of a laugh, you know, just, ha ha ha, what's going on? Hey, how's everyone doing? Blast away, I don't really care. And we're gonna now starve to death, because that's how this game works, apparently. Ah, damn it. I had to waste another food ration for that. That is the downside, I guess, of having really loud spells. You're just gonna sometimes attract more attention than you want, and then that's gonna cause you to lose food. But, hey, whatever. When you can do this, who cares? Right? Like, that's a spell. This is a spell that one-shots a Cyclops. It's a good spell. Right? It instantly one-shots a Cyclops at max full screen. One-shots a Orc Priest at full screen. Kills all these guys in one cast. It's a good spell. But in reality, it's not a good spell. But it's cool. It's fun. It's fun. I don't know why I have to keep explaining that. I think it's just like, I always have to justify picking this spell, even though it's the most fun spell. It's just, it sucks. I love it. It's the best. It's the worst. I hate it. Bipolar. Oh my god, like watching them like just explode from full screen is really fun. Oh yeah. Okay, these guys are just gonna follow me, so I'm just gonna run away for the time being. I'll come back when I'm a little bit more on the, a little bit higher on the mana pool. See, like the slow, boring lifestyle is just Icicle, Icicle, Icicle. Fun, wacky one is just blowing shit up with Conjure Ball Lightning. Like, yes, Icicle is technically better in every way, but man, what if things blew up? You know what I mean? What if it just blew up, and you had no control over the result, and technically it could just kill you if you didn't have enough if you didn't have electric resistance. But it's all right. We have insulation. We have I have like a bit of, you know, rubber between my shirt and me. So, you know, there's no chance of electricity killing you, right? That's how that works. You just get one insulator and then it's all good. It's pretty much, I studied science in year 7, I think. That was a real thing that happened one time. I actually was pretty good at science, I think, once upon a time. No longer good at science, but, you know, I was okay at memorizing stuff. It was a fun class. Alright, awesome. I wonder if I should train staves, just to, like, get this weapon to work. Okay, so Book of Power will give us access to the Orb of Destruction, which is pretty incredible. That's probably going to be the late game, so I'm going to put that on the spell list. Book of Feathery Incantations, nah, don't really need that. Book of Cantrips is nice, I think. I'm not going to ever use Animate Skeleton, though, because it's just going to blow up all my stuff. There's no point. There's 3 potion stores, though. It's kind of nice. I'm going to pick up a bunch of good ones here. Oh, I have full inventory. I'm going to drop the Invisibility Cloak and the Shield and the Stones. Let's see, what else can we drop? Intelligence can drop. Probably don't ever need that. Like, 2 int is too small to really care about. Probably Sack Spiders. Manual Transmutations. Yeah, we can drop all that. That's all good. And we can pick up some more potions. Nice. Haste is pretty high on the priority list. I'm actually going to leave the agility there just because I want to make sure that I can get all the healing I can at this point in time. It's really important to get healing. Okay, that's cool. Put the mutation potions and stuff on the buy list, and I'll just leave it here. That looks pretty good. That's a good amount of like stuff to buy from Orc. Got a lot of potions from that. It's worth my time. Okay, let's go to Spider's Nest. I have poison resistance, and I'm just gonna fucking blow everything up with this this here Conjure Ball Lightning. So, whatever. Like, oh no, I'm completely surrounded by everything. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna run away. Notice how I didn't get hit at all that entire time. I think I'm pretty sure that was just purely ball lightning damage. I just am getting shit on. Oh god, I'm in the blow up zone. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, well the loud noises are really just, you know, exciting everyone. It's really showing everyone who's boss. I'm gonna blink here just to keep myself alive, maybe. Drink a curing potion. Maybe do a cheeky lightning bolt here and there just to, you know, finish them off. Okay, throw icicles just to, you know, quietly handle the aftermath. Despite the fact that I've literally blown up 95% of this floor already. I got shafted. Fucking hell. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna blow up the whole area. Just, they wanna come for me? They can come for me. Okay. Oh, that was understandable. Okay, I need to go invisible. I need to quaff another healing because I'm scared of dying. I'm gonna blink to get away. And then I can Mephitic Cloud to fully lock in the fact that he is not going to kill me. Okay, that was a lot of, like, wasted EXP, I would say, but whatever. Sometimes you just go... Oh, sorry, a lot of wasted consumables, but, you know, it's Spark Wasp. Sometimes they just do that to you. That's the nature of electricity in this game. This game mode is, not very well balanced for lightning damage. Sometimes it does 1,000,000 damage, sometimes it does no damage. I have RLEC and it still did, you know, cheeky hundo damage before I got upstairs, I think. I was slowed, to be fair, but still, man. That's through RLEC. Oh god, this character is getting his ass beat right now. Alright, I got shafted twice on this floor. Do they really change shafts the way I think they changed shafts? Because that sucks. That just really sucks. Okay, I don't know how these guys are finding me. I have been very silent. I've gone out of my way to be silent. I don't know how they're finding me. This is kind of bad, actually, but thankfully, with a 0 Evo Lamp of Fire and a Dagger of Venom, I can just kind of chill out, not worry about it, back off, heal up. Now we're in a good spot-ish, and we can just kind of handle everything now. We should be able to, anyway. Okay, cool. So we got shafted, but that's not really a big deal for this character because I was pretty much already, like, on the way down anyway. I just need to make sure that, like, I don't take absurd amounts of damage for no reason. As long as I'm, like, mostly at decent health and I'm healing, I'm okay with this situation. Okay. I probably should use Lightning Spire here, just to create a path, like a sustainable way of killing stuff. Like, it's much more efficient to use Lightning Spire than to actually fight myself. There we go. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna pull around the corner, make sure the old spider doesn't kill me. Corpse RNG dictates that I don't get a corpse, so thank you very much, game. Appreciate it, you fucking troll. Throw a fucking lightning ball here, just to kill them all real quick. Hope corpses drop in... No, it's not going to. Okay, I'm not even going to bother trying to do the mental gymnastics necessary to convince myself that I'm going to get a fucking thing. I'm going to go upstairs because I'm probably going to die if I don't. Pull upstairs again, kill this demonic crawler. The lack of food is going to be a real problem for this character, I think. To the point where I've already started maxing out on spellcasting just to try to curb that hunger cost, but this is going to suck regardless. Okay. Let me go down the third staircase. Hopefully that gives me a little bit better results. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw Conjure Ball Lightning here just to maybe do something. It didn't do anything at all. It's okay though, we'll just handle it. Okay, this Ghost Moth is now just eating ourselves, or eating it, bleh. It's eating us alive. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stuttering over words. It's pretty weird actually. It's definitely uncharacteristic of Demise, right guys? Okay, let's just fucking throw some more lightning balls. Hopefully this thing just... Okay, apparently the lightning balls are targeted or something towards me. Come on, man. Kill this motherfucker. Oh, I killed it. I didn't even realize I killed it. I was just firing stuff into the ether, apparently. Okay, this character might actually have a bit more, bit better of a time doing shoals instead of doing spider. This might be too hard for this character. Nikola probably just hates bugs. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. This is very surprisingly tough. Yeah, I'm happy to just clear this area out for free. It's just the XP, I guess. Okay, I'll just stand here with the Dagger of Venom and just kill everything inside. Nice cheeky way to kill these dudes. No food though. No corpse on the Tarantella. Tarantella number 2, equally uncooperative. Hoping that I get a corpse soon, because otherwise I'm going to starve to death again. Ah, great. Nope, nothing here is edible. Fun fact. That is also a fact. No Staff of Energy, meaning I can't just spam my spells anymore. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna starve this game. Well, no. What I should technically be doing is just not using these good spells. But I feel like if I do that, I'll lose. You know what I mean? I feel like doing that just means that I've accepted that I'm gonna lose. And that's not really what I want to do. That's not what I'm here for. You know what I mean? I'm here to show everyone the joys of blowing shit up as a goddamn fireworks technician. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's my job. Okay, this is very bad. Unfortunately, yeah, with the corpses are being guarded by dudes that I'm drawing with Conjure Ball Lightning. Like, this is definitely the fault of the noise, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to not use this spell because it's just so good in this area. It's like the value is ridiculous. Pull the Tarantella up, get nothing from him. Fair enough. Was it like the 4th Tarantella that we tried to kill that didn't give us anything? Unlucky, dude. Purple Snail gives us a couple of chunks of flesh, though. Throws a little bone our way. A little hunk of meat. Very, very nice. I myself, do kind of sympathize with the game, though. Like, I often have periods of time where I just kind of drop something on the ground, you know, maybe it's a bit of meat, and then by the time I look back at it, it's not there, it's just gone. It just doesn't exist. Oh, magic regen, that's going to be helpful for us when we starve to death. Where's Gormand? You gonna do Gormand? Anyone gonna do... Hey, holy shit, it's us! Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Okay, well, I'm leaving. I'm not dealing with that shit anymore. That seems too scary for me. That's like some doppelganger shit right there. I don't know who that freak was, but he was like a ghost, like a player ghost. But it was like he was hard-coded into the game. What a weird thing. What a weird and wonderful thing. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Shield Reflection, actually. I can probably use it right now, and it won't really affect anything. Yeah, it didn't affect anything, really, other than blink. I already have almost 10 in shield, so it's pretty good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Shoals now. Just because I feel like that place is gonna make me starve to death. spider, and I need a bit of time to like regather some rations if I can get some. Since shoals has like enemies that you can actually eat, corpse RNG isn't that big of a deal, and you can actually like almost use spells that you want to use, which is kind of nice. You know, it's always nice to have the choice to use spells. And notice how the Kraken just immediately dies in 3 casts of that spell. That's just a bang up job, if you ask me. Just a very well done strategy. Okay. Net me, sure, that's fine. But you'll never net my heart. You can restrain the body, but you can never take the heart. I don't know how I got this blurry vision shit. I don't know when I got that, but it annoys me, and I'm gonna go ahead and just take a look. When did I get that? Oh, an elf. No, an orc. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and mutate now. Got RC plus and Dex plus 2, and remove my blurry vision. Pretty much everything I wanted, so I'm happy with that. I can airstrike this guy for bonus damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, flying creatures take extra damage from airstrike. It's pretty helpful. I mean, you barely notice it because airstrike isn't an amazing spell to begin with in terms of damage, but I mean, it's noticeable. It's surprisingly noticeable. You wouldn't expect it to be, but hey, it is. Okay, I'm getting pelted at from a million miles away. I'm gonna go ahead and go upstairs. Okay, I'm still getting pelted. These guys are just following me. Please don't. Please stop. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well, thank you for blowing up when I didn't need you, but, you know. I mean, I guess thanks. Sure, why not? This actually might, unironically, by the way, be a game where I have to pick food from an acquirement, which is going to be fucking stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway, just because it's funny, and I think it actually kind of highlights what the problem is with mages in this game, so, you know, should do it. Okay, snapping turtle is now being hit. Oh, snapping alligator, sorry, not snapping turtle. Okay, what if I just walk back? Just pierce through all that armor with the electricity powers that I have. Beat him up. Beat him up. Use airstrike to kill the flying lads. Lightning bolt finishes off a siren in one shot. If the lightning bolt hits, it's really strong. It'll just kill something, which is nice. But obviously, if it doesn't hit, it's just gonna suck, and it's a waste of 5 or 6 mana. I think it's 5, right? Yeah, it's 5. Okay. Let me get on this staircase now. Okay, kill these guys, grab their corpses for food. Yummy, yummy. Need to make sure I'm grabbing that food, because it's really important to get food in this game. Apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna blink here, just to, you know, create a scenic vibe. Just blinking all over the place. Making life better for me. Okay, kill this guy with a dagger, I guess. Switch to the stuff there. High spell power on the Windrake, stab him with the dagger. The dagger is very powerful for us, apparently. I should probably be training short blades in accordance to the lore, but I kind of don't have the luxury to do that yet. Probably just have to push on first. Okay, these guys are busy shooting me. They don't even realize they're freezing to death. They're not the smartest, but that's why we love them. Lovable idiots, they are. Back off. Do some, you know, kiting. This feels like a gallery shoot at this level. It's a lot of, like, cover to take. And everyone's shooting at me. I've pretty much faced no melee opponents in this entire area. It's almost all, you know, what are they called? Range dudes. There's Ilsu. I'm really not impressed by what she's got to offer me right now, so I'm just gonna wait. And they'll eventually just all die, I assume. Okay. Cersei, or Kirk, is in the downstairs. I'm gonna go ahead and just explore around here. Maybe just eat around the shit-infested areas that is that downstairs. Okay, just got a free kill, I think, off screen. That was nice. I think lightning ball is one of the few ways you can kill stuff off screen now, other than poison, I guess. So it's kind of nice to have access to that. Back in the day, we would kite with freezing cloud, which persisted beyond your LOS. It's really nice. Ring of the Octopus King. Is that better than what we have right now? Poison resistance versus wizardry, AC evade, strength. Not really. Gourmand is really, really important for this character. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, and I'm going to actually get that over magic resistance. In almost no sane world would you ever want Gourmand over magic resistance, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway, because that's the nature of mages in this game. You just kind of have to do this, or else you're going to starve to death. Because the food clock is very, very heavily weighted against mages. It's very discriminatory. It actually has almost no effect on melee characters, and it has incredibly harsh consequences for weak mages, or mages that enjoy doing stuff. But Gourmand, for some reason, it should be the worst of the amulets, because in theory food means nothing. On a mage though, oddly enough, it becomes one of the top tier ones if you have not enough food. I guess, like, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm using. It's like Freezing Cloud and Conjurable Lightning, I guess. Conjurable Lightning's pretty much paid itself off every time, because it kills like 3 to 4 guys by itself. So even though it is hungering, it's not like I have to cast it that many times to kill stuff. Freezing Cloud, on the other hand, I don't know, I feel like it's good, but it's surprisingly costing me a lot of food, I guess. It has to be the thing. Okay, this is one of those situations where I actually wish that I had lower spell power on this fucking thing. Because I can't fucking see right now. Okay, never mind. This is really good for us. Did she die yet? No, she's not dead yet. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep nuking the area until she dies. Hey, Alyssa, I know you're invisible and all that, but did you just kill yourself with a throw icicle that reflected onto me? You're an idiot, dude. You're an absolute idiot. Alright, nice. We're gourmanded now. We actually have food. Feels good. Feels good to be alive. Okay, enchant armor on the buckle, on the shield, I guess. It's a pretty good thing, anyway. Okay, I want to take care of this area silently, so I'm just going to freeze and cloud the whole thing, and then just everything walks into it and dies. It's a pretty straightforward strat. It's interesting to know how my decision-making is distorted, because I know that I don't have much digging left in this game. Instead of doing the classic strategy where I dig through a corner, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to face it head-on a character that's kind of strong, and try to reserve my digging habits for later on in Zot and such. It's interesting to always think about how, like, I think that one thing that you should always consider when it comes to changes in the game, rather than the like objective strength or like the quote-unquote performance, the end result that happens, you should think more about how the change affects decision making, because that often means more than like the actual end result. Like if you look at a win rate, say for example somehow you're able to log win rates across a server for a certain amount of time. If you nerf something and the win rate stays the same, it doesn't necessarily mean that your change wasn't strong enough or whatever. It may just mean that the decisions that people make are very different now. So for example, like here, even though even though the end result is the same, I'm still killing the vault fine. The actual thing that's happening is different. I've chosen not to use my digging wand. Like, rather than just dig diagonally here, get a 1-tile, excellent choke point, like, awesome choke point right here, I have to go do their way, right, which is over here, which is not necessarily worse. This is actually a vault where it doesn't matter, but I'm talking about the other vault, the more mini circular ones with the door. Normally you have to fight the door, but instead you can just dig through the corner, and it makes a much more appealing thing, I guess. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that it's necessarily bad or good. I'm just saying keep an eye out for how the decisions have changed, rather than what the actual stats are just saying. Because it might not necessarily be... You might not be, like, observing what's actually being distorted properly, I guess. Okay, so Vehement offers me the 3 big spells. One of them is... Ah, shit, I need to run. Fuck. Alright, that was good. One of them is Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is the one spell that I really was going to pick because it's Nikola's signature spell. I pretty much have to pick it at this point. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. Put that on B, I think. I like it on D, actually. I like it on D. So Chain Lightning is a pretty absurd spell. It's basically just a massive fork of lightning that can bounce between targets. It can bounce to the caster as well, which will deal damage to them. I don't know if it's reduced or not, but I assume it is, I think. It partially bypasses armor, and it can actually kill things off screen as well. So it's a really, really good spell. It's also absolutely absurd if you get it to work like that. See, you can see here that the lightning... okay, it didn't say. Okay, no, here we go. Okay, so the lightning bounced to the Frost Giant. It then bounced to me, then to the Frost Giant, then to me, then the Frost Giant. So it hit the Frost Giant 3 times, and then it hit me twice. So in a 1v1, it is actually one of the highest damage per turn things you can do, because it just will bounce 4 or 5 times. It can also do that, where it just like bounces, kills a bunch of stuff, and then comes back to you. Thankfully, because I'm RLEC, I'll not suffer that bad of a penalty for using the spell. I won't accidentally one-shot myself or anything. But yeah, it's definitely a spell that you need to have RLEC for, just like Conjure Ball Lightning. A lot of these lightning spells, they're actually quite good if you're immune to, or I don't think you can be immune to, but if you're resistant to electricity, it's pretty good. It's like the range is also pretty decent as well. It's like that big, so 2 tiles off max range with oh wait, no, sorry, I think it's full screen. No, sorry, I was using the wrong spell. Damn it, that's Mephitic Cloud. That's not lightning. That's not Mephitic. That's not Chain Lightning. That's the wrong spell. Alright, so here, for example, I can go bop, and it hit 1 time and it killed it. So it's like, it's really strong. Of course, it's insanely hungering, and I really shouldn't be using it that much, but whatever. It's a bit of fun. A bit of cheeky fun. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here because I don't want to kill myself accidentally by playing too much. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. More Nikola, if that is his real name. We found our doppelganger, and we're going to have to go and kill him later on, but for the time being, we'll just let him go. We'll let him chill out over there at in Spider 3, and then we'll just go home. Don't worry about it. Yeah, anyway, bye. I'm going to hope that it doesn't hail too hard and strike my internet out, but hey, does this look like a pair of pants to you? Kinda does for me. I don't know.